16. I do not get it
All
because I
right.
rolled
At the
4 again.
top of your character sheet, you want to write bubonic plague, DC 22, to remind us in 24 hours there might be bad things.
Google's.
Also, the -1 negative level. The negative level 1 is also bad. That was her first claw. Her second claw attacks Zephyros. AC 36.
Yeah, that'll hit.
The mist does not stop her claw. She
I can
doesn't,
only spell recall on my turn, right?
It's a swift action.
and it's also an immediate action. Yeah, it's immediate. You can't do windy escape again. I didn't do anything though. She attacks you for 19 damage, another negative level, and then another fortitude save. Keep in mind that you are now at, because it's all happening at the same time as the negative level. You're at -1 to your fort saves now because your previous negative level on the other hit.
Okay. So my fort was +10. Are you saying it goes down one?
You know what? This doesn't matter. Well, are diseases like poisons and increase the DC?
Most of the time, diseases don't have stacking effects.
I don't think so. Never mind.
You're
You've
just
already got bubonic plague. It's moot.
Okay.
It might have a special thing where you can contract more of it. I don't know.
So do I have to do the fort save or not?
No, bubonic plague also has an immediate effect though. The immediate effect is 1d4 con damage, and you're fatigued. But because you're already fatigued, you're now exhausted.
Oof.
So you take 1 con damage, and you now have the exhausted condition.
That ain't good, boys.
If the disease was suppressed, would he go back to fatigued?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you exhausted because it's bad. Exhausted is -6 penalty to strength, and Dex cannot moves at half speed, cannot charge. You need an hour of rest to get rid of exhausted.
I've got that factored in.
Okay. So that was 2 claws on Zephyros. She like smiles that had worked, and then she's gonna bite. She's gonna bite Thurgus.
I'm just curious, what allows her to see through my mirror image?
Her eyes are glowing. She has a
okay.
powerful spell that allows her to see through things.
What a jerk.
Yeah, what a jerk indeed.
Or it could be innate, because
Yep.
yeah, because when the spell magic went off, it got fly. So
She had a different spell up. It was Airwalk Communal, if you wanted to know.
Oh,
So it was.
interesting.
All right, and then the attack on Thurgus with the bite.
Airwalk communal.
AC 25 scratches against your armor.
doesn't
How are you feeling, Zephyros? Are you getting weak? Like your master did?
Oh, hell.
I'm a pretty big fan. I'm okay.
brush it off, mate. Brush it off.
I
Master,
don't need to run.
Master Telamon met his fate by disease. He was removed early. We couldn't have an archwizard running around and ruining our plans.
How unkind.
Professor, what does VT mean?
Vomit.
What's that?
Vomitwin.
Oh, that thing was gone a long time ago. It's paste, magical goo on the other side of the chamber. Professor, what are you doing?
I think we're gonna move to. Let me just double check where.
Was there a reaction at Zephyros, who's super tired right now?
I am tired, but I am not out of this fight.
I will move over here, and I will raise my Dispel Magic Wand again.
Okay.
So,
This time it's against the thing that's allowing her to see.
yeah, I'm going to try and get rid of... I think she's probably got, like, True Sight or something going on in there. Or Arcane Sight or whatever the hell it's called. I think we do a... Oh, there's no spell resistance.
Well, there's a fortune point. You could add 2 to this.
Okay.
the
Forward.
They're all on your side, guys.
Everybody's been waiting for us to finish this campaign, and they're like, "Get through this book."
Channel points.
We're jerks, but we're your jerks.
Exactly.
Exactly right. I've got the Blastoise for you. For you to pick. Okay, so...
Open the blast door. Open the blast door.
1d20 plus 2 plus 9 minus...
Minus 11. So just roll a d20. That's the level of the caster whose spell you disable.
Roll high.
20.
Oh!
All right, the flash in her eyes goes away as you get rid of her true seeing.
Yes, fuck you.
Yeah, Professor!
I'm sorry, my dear, but I can't have you seeing so clearly.
Just because you're a Chalmers doesn't mean I'm not going to rip you apart!
Oh, please, let's be civil here. We tried to give you your teeth back, and then you resorted to violence.
Leave!
Zephyrus. Who is...
Zephyrus says to Thurgus, "Can you kill her?"
Oh, that's the plan, mate.
Zephyrus uses his ring that allows him to cast any spell from his spell book.
Oh,
once
his
a
arcane
day.
bond? Nice.
And he casts haste on Thurgus and himself. And Bukrabek and Fereosae. I think that's as close as I can get to everybody.
Do you need to cast defensively, though?
I will
Or
cast
provoke, because now you have mirror images.
I think he automatically casts defensively.
I have
casts,
combat casting.
Oh, okay. Nice.
His concentration is really high.
Sweet.
The DC would be 15 plus double spell level, so 21. And your concentration is plus 21.
Sweet.
So I bring haste back. And if I move away, am I going to provoke?
Yes.
I think maybe I'll take that chance in any case. No, I'm going to stay where I am because I'll give Thurgus a flanking bonus by staying here.
I get the flank from Fereosae.
Yes,
Because
but
we're opposite.
Ah, okay. So I will... Screw it.
You could 5-foot step this round and 5-foot step next round or something.
I'll stay. I'm going to stay where I am. I'm going to stay where I am.
Just holding up your side. Ugh, so tired.
Oh shit! I forgot I'm exhausted. Yeah, I am going to 5-foot step. I am going to 5-foot step because I'm exhausted.
I'm going to get rid of your exhaustion and put it back to fatigue next turn.
Okay, so Zephyrus, the pixie's sleeping through all this stuff. Bukrabek. not Bukrabek has a remove disease prepared.
That's not
Does
bad.
Does anyone have a lesser restoration?
Not today.
Yeah, he didn't prepare a lesser.
Remove sickness, though.
All right, so if remove disease is a standard action, the Fance Nick.
Zephyrus responds to him and says, "I have a potion of lesser restoration."
Okay. So Bukrabek comes over to you, standard action. He casts remove disease. He gets a caster level check against the DC of the disease. He is caster level 7. He needs to hit 22. He misses by 1.
Oh.
Do I have any fortune points?
Wait a minute. He misses by 1?
Yep.
On what is this roll?
Sorry, he's got negative levels. He misses by
Let's caster
3.
level check. Yeah.
It's a caster level check. That's
I
two,
can cast
two
it.
lower, which is 19. So it would take actually a hero point. So it doesn't work.
I can suppress the fatigue on my turn.
Okay, so he tried to get rid of the disease on Zephyrus.
Oh, I can't because fervor's not. I can't use fervor on other people.
But the disease is too virulent, too deadly, too aggressive.
It's a good one.
Yep. No, it's more than a fortune point. We forgot to include his negative levels on it, so I'm gonna give you that back. That was Bukerbek's attempt. Victims are all bubbling in their pools. They're trying to escape. They do not like being in this near this situation. Oh my goodness! Hero point from Ahmed. The disease is gone. You're exhausted. Gets put back to fatigued, and you no longer have bubonic plague.
Hey, thanks, Ahmed.
May I burn this from you, like the bad metals from good.
Okay, so exhausted is gone. I'm no longer fatigued. And what about the negative levels? Did you say something about that?
Negative levels stay.
They stay. Okay.
Constitution damage.
Constitution damage is still there.
Okay.
You need restoration for that.
Bukerbek will aid Thurgus again, I guess. Oh,
You mean Macronum?
Macronum. Get her! She's bad! The Luca Daemons are cowering Thurgus.
I've got 2 things of fervor left. I'm gonna burn one of them. I'm keeping Sacred Weapon up, so I'll let it persist. I'll let it continue. I've got one more round after this. I'm gonna burn one of my last 2 fervor. I'm gonna cast Remove Sickness on myself, just to give myself the +4 bonus for future disease.
You doing that as a swift?
Yeah, as a swift.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna full round attack. So this first one is
You just are awash with blood that begins to glow and slowly motes rising from your fluffy fur.
there's just tendrils of just insane amounts of magic coming out of me. Like I should not exist right now. So that's 2 from the aid, 2 from flanking, an extra 2 from the Sacred Weapon. So this is the first attack.
I remember you're hasted.
Can it be crit?
It is undead.
Okay, that's the first one. I'm gonna give you all these together. This is the haste attack. 42, which we know hits.
Also a hit.
This is the iterative. Does not hit. And let me double check. I'm gonna try and bite her again because I'm crazy like that. And the bite is at +16 now because of haste. So 1d20 plus 16. Misses as well. So 2 hits. So we'll call this 8d6 plus 80.
Both of them get through the mist.
Hooray! 113. Ah!
She holds up her claws, trying to defend herself. She does so against the latter 2 hits. You recover
One
your.
that missed. Did you
Yep.
take into account her reduced AC?
Her reduced AC?
Her reduced AC because of the hex is
Oh,
AC
actually,
28.
the 23. What is that? 20. That 25 should actually be a 27 because I didn't add flank on that one.
Okay.
So 27.
That
and
one
then
missed by
minus-
1, and then the
and
other
then
one
minus
hit.
4 AC. I don't know what her AC is now. So
She
she was at 32.
32 becomes 28. You missed by 1
Okay.
on the last strike,
So-
and you actually bit her.
Okay. The bite is 1d8 plus 15, I think, because it's still a power attacking bite. But it's not magical, but it is slashing. So
Okay.
take 10 off of that, I think. DR 10 magic slashing.
No, she. No, we're thinking of the other creature. She doesn't have an ADR.
Oh, okay. Then she takes an extra 21 as I bite into her shoulder. This
Hey.
is how you bite. Ah!
give me you just bit a creature that is a walking bubonic plague, so give
That's
me
correct.
a fortitude save, DC 22.
This is at an 18 plus 4 from remove sickness, which, let me double check the wording on that, giving a plus 4 morale bonus. So it's actually only plus 2 because it doesn't stack with the other morale bonus I have. So this is at plus 20. 29.
Okay.
I chew bubonic plague for breakfast.
She's chewed up to all hell. It looks like she wants to flee. Fereosae.
She can try. Don't let her escape. Do the magic thing. Bookerbeck, dimensional anchor. Now's your time. She's gonna retreat. He hasn't cast that yet, has he?
Nope.
Do it.
Fereosae, what are you doing? Matt, you're muted if you're regaling us with the
And
ways.
that's what I said. No, I'll take a 5-foot step back. I'll continue Bard Song. I will ready in action to dispel magic as a counterspell.
Okay. Daughter of Hecate. She's going to withdraw.
She only doesn't threaten the first square she leaves.
Yep, and then the second square she leaves, you can't see her in.
Ah, son of a bit. This fucking fog.
And Fereosae could see her. She does provoke from Fereosae.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll take a. Well, that would blow my held action though, right? My dispel? No, it wouldn't. That's
No, it's an
a
AO.
reaction. Yeah, I'll take the AO. What the heck?
She's gonna.
Attacking. How does that work?
I think her AC got boosted back to the full because of round.
Yeah. it was
She's
only-
after you. Yep.
Nat 20?
You hit her.
Does that hit?
Yep.
15 probably doesn't confirm the crit.
Yeah,
She might
she's
have
undead.
critical.
She's immune.
Yeah, okay. 1d6. This is a medium-sized weapon. It's a +2 weapon. +4 for the various Good Hope Bard Song. That's pretty much it. There's 8 damage.
-1 for fatigue. Because you're using strength for damage, right?
I am using...
Oh, no, you weren't in the wave. Never mind.
I wasn't fatigued.
Yeah, you're not in the wave.
That's a good question. Do I have any strength?
You have negative strength?
Okay, Fereosae, you see her throw herself down at the pool. She
-1 for strength.
She
yeah.
then sticks her head into the pool and begins to
7.
drink the souls within the pool.
Drinking the souls.
The pool loses all of its light and simply goes dark, and there are no more souls in that pool that are trying to escape.
Oh, the souls.
She's destroyed them.
And she just
How
healed,
interesting.
and she just harmed herself for 130 healing. She was at 228. 100 is 128, and 30 is she's back to 98 damage.
Still a lot of damage.
Oh, the blessed drink of the bloodfell.
Does she have cover from that bell right now?
Yeah, she kind of moved around the bell, but she is prone. She did go down to like onto her knees as she's drinking.
Okay.
Just on the other side of the bell.
The fruit of the gods, the reaping and sowing, these pearls will be threshed and harvested, and I will be its farmer. Just like gods of old, just like they did for countless eons across the multiverse.
Harvest is the realm of autumn.
You're still here.
And then she's like groping around the ground for the book, but she's run out of actions. So, Professor, something about silent images next round.
This round, the things that are going down are the major image and the silent image. Those are the two glass doors farthest down the hall disappeared. DC 26 and DC 23.
Okay, so the blast doors.
There's still one blast door. There's always more blast doors, guys. Everybody knows that.
All right.
Okay. And then I will ready an action to cast Shadow Trap if she comes into range, emerges from the fog in my direction and comes into range.
Okay.
And I'll also start sort of mumbling I guess it's a prayer, sort of. I'll say...
Who does the professor pray to?
Not quite a prayer, more of beseeching the spirits here. Zalara, I know we last spoke on bad terms, but I think we're close. He may be here, his soul may be here. I don't know, but if you're listening, please... Please, girl. There are so many that could be saved, even if he's not. And I will ready my action. I don't have her hero deck anymore, so I don't know if she'll listen to me. It's on Zeph. Did Thurgus take it? I was trying to.
Thurgus is carrying it.
Yeah. So I don't know if she hears me, but I think she does. Because I still have her blessing, so I'm gonna try and talk to her, because we're in a room with all these lost souls, and we're looking for her son. Maybe her son's trapped in here, maybe not, but I'm gonna beseech her and see if she responds in any way, and ready my action to shadow trap this B word if Hecate comes close.
All right. Seems like a really good plea to Zalara.
Get back on her good side, Mike. Come on.
Well crafted, yeah. This is a daughter of Baba Yaga, who is definitely the one that took her kid.
And it's the end of the chapter. It's the New Year's. It's the final boss. Come on, guys. We got.
All right. Do any of you have boons from the deck remaining?
I do. I have the ability to... I have the sickness. If I'm affected by sickness, disease, or famine, I can choose someone else to have an effect instead.
Okay.
I used mine. Mine's gone. I forget what it was.
Where is that?
There were some single-use effects that Zalara had given. I don't know if Thurgus got any of those.
Yeah, I don't think Thurgus was around last time we got
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
I got a stat bonus, but I think that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't recall ever using a boon, but I don't see it on my sheet
It's
either.
like a card. You got like a hero card.
Only
Uh,
Fereosae can see through the mist, so you notice a tiny Zalara standing on top of the book. She looks down at the lock. Fereosae, do you want to spend your boon from Zalara to open the book?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you feel the blessing of Zalara pour into the book. The lock pops open. The book just completely opens. The pages move of their own accord, and they open to a page, and a name begins to glow in the book. The name is Andaisin.
Ooh.
Oh.
And there are little pockets inside of the book with a lock of hair and what look like 2 baby teeth inside of a pouch inside the book. You know it's very bad to have bits of people when you're doing things to them with magic.
Yeah.
What was that?
The daughter of Hecate formerly Lady Andaisin, senses something here, namely Zalara. Thurgus, the pouch where you kept the cards, is glowing briefly, but you've got other concerns. All right, she listened.
She answered your call, Professor.
Yes. We're trying, Zalara. Please, give us more time. Forgive an old man his faults.
Zephyros.
I have something for you, Zephyros. And she's by the pool beyond the bell.
Did you tell him she's prone?
Kneeling.
Okay. Before I do anything, I just want to do a check. I know True Strike is a personal range spell, so it's something I can only cast on myself.
Mm-hmm.
But if I have it on a wand, can I tap somebody else with the wand?
No, they would have to use the one.
Okay, they would have to use
If you had a potion, you could feed it to somebody. That's really the only way it can...
Okay, so I really don't have anything that I can do to help Thurgus at this point. So what I have is a fireball that I can throw in the general direction.
Yeah, she's making enough noise. You could rock a fireball in that direction. Boom!
What I'm just not sure of is whether it shouldn't be a cold fireball. It shouldn't be a acid fireball, I don't think. And I don't think it should be a fire fireball. So I just do a quick. What do I use? Fire, acid, cold. Any ideas?
You were up close and saw her. Is there any knowledge check you could make?
You already cast Shocking Grasp on her, and she took damage. So make it a lightning ball.
Electricity seemed to work, did it not?
All right, electricity it is. So we cast an electric fireball at her.
Okay, there's shocking and the sound of bubbling water, and she's definitely affected by that.
Okay, but I have 2 negative levels, right?
Yeah, that affects your caster level.
86.
So
She rolls
8d6 plus 1 though because of the spell, so I can still get 9d6.
Okay.
So 9d6 plus 4.
Is it plus 4 or plus 3? Is that plus 4 half your caster level?
It is, but
Is it my caster level or my int? I can't remember.
I thought it was half your caster level.
It's half your
7
caster
rounds down to 3.
Okay, yeah.
It's
That's 3.
1 point of damage. Whatever.
Yeah, 3. That's fine. So 34.
34, she makes her save. She takes 17 damage.
Okay.
If she had to crawl into that thing, try and pin her in. And since I can see you, like I point to the north side, and I point to myself, and I point to the south side.
I don't have anything to pin her in with.
And I smack you in the shoulder with the hand that's holding. You stab stuff, go stab.
He wants you to cork her in there.
If she's under a bell,
Yeah.
and she can't move past us, then you stand on the north, I'll be on the south. Zephyros doesn't know north and south, but that's fine.
So I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you were saying. I was trying to look here.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
that totally works.
That's fine. That's fine. Where you're at is perfect.
So you go moving through the mist, and you're like, oh, that's a big,
actually ideal.
That's a big bell. The bell is like a big bronze bell. It's got electrum. You notice the bands of electrum have little tiny like screaming women's faces off it. Some of them are broken off. You realize the bell is the source of the unholy symbols that a lot of the plague doctors and or the
Would I be able to reach that location though if I'm
You have
fatigued?
haste.
You have haste.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm fatigued, right?
Half speed.
Nope. You got that removed.
No, I got the exhaustion removed, didn't I?
Yeah, fatigue though doesn't
Okay.
have the same
Okay.
the same negatives.
Yeah,
as
All right,
you.
so yeah, you
you're good.
you trundle underneath the bell, and then you get right up to her after you rocked her with electric fireball. You could see her leaning against the side of the pool, and you notice that the pool is no longer glowing.
Do it! Do it! Kill her now!
Too bad your master died so early. We could have sipped upon his soul.
Don't worry, you'll meet him again soon. He'll fuck you up in the afterlife.
No, there's no afterlife for her soul.
Ah, liar! I am the afterlife!
Bookerbeck is hasted. He can move all the way over here. He's like, where is she? Oh, there she is.
Oh, that's close, dude.
He's going to defensively cast
Dimensional anchor?
Dimensional Anchor on her.
Hey, there you go. That's cool.
Quebec, what are you doing, you fool? Don't get so close.
Now, Dimensional Anchor defensively is DC 23.
You can do it.
He's got a
The
plus.
blood bear
He's got a
believes in you.
plus 11 with 2 negative levels. He gets a 17. Oh no. Oh.
If she's prone, does she threaten from prone?
She threatens from
Okay.
prone.
I choose to believe that he succeeded because I can't see.
Yep.
Good job, Bookerbeck. I know you could do it.
Henry, you saw the backside of Bookerbeck. You saw the spell kind of spark and swirl around his hands a little bit. I don't think it worked.
Are you trying to cast dimensional anchor in there?
Shut up, Professor.
Running gag continues.
Oh, I got her. Mockernop's gonna go over and try to slam grapple the daughter of Hecate to hold her into place.
Is she too many sizes too large for him?
I don't know what the rule is for that. Grapple and size.
I thought it was 2 guys. But that could be a random house rule, I remember.
The speed rings?
Nope. Just regular
Gummy bears.
12 flavor. Yeah.
Don't sound so excited.
A quick look
No,
at
they're
some Reddit Pathfinder said that there's no
Cool. Yeah.
there some of the other CMDs, some of the other maneuvers have this. So he's just gonna slap her with his slam. Neil, go ahead and give me a D20 plus. He's not going to power attack because he wants to land this. Normally it's 17. He's got bull strength running. That's not 18 because he's got a strength item.
And
He's
he's
got
got-
Good Hope,
He's
Bard
hasted as well.
Song, Hasted. That's another plus 5, so plus 23.
Is this Macronom?
Macronom.
32.
All right, he does D6 plus plus 16 damage.
22.
Oh, I got her leg! I got her leg! And then the CMB for the grapple is plus 20 plus all the bonuses. So another 25, 26. Plus 26.
What do you want me to do with that?
D20 plus 26.
27, nat 1.
Okay, so he... Oh no, I don't got her! I don't got her! Oh, she's slippery!
Get off of me, handbag!
Stupid freaking nat 1.
Leucodemons, you schooled them with mind tricks. Thurgus. I know.
So how do I fit around this bell? Can I get there?
Yep. The bell's like the right. You're right underneath the bell. There's 10
Okay.
feet of space under the bell.
I am not going to burn my last run of Sacred Weapon. I'm going to save that for next turn when I can full attack, hopefully. So this is just a primary.
Okay.
20 plus 26, not 28. 39 to
Oh,
hit.
crunches into her foul flesh.
This is only plus
And
38.
None of you are good. So all of this unholy energy that's coming off of her and into your body doesn't affect you. Otherwise, it'd be doing 1d6 strength damage every time you hit her.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, thank God for that, you know.
Yep, the
It's
heroes
crime
of
does pay.
the heroes of the day, the heroes of the day can't be too good, right?
Being of questionable morality is great.
Yep, it's optimal for some adventuring
We're
situations.
the heroes you deserve.
Okay,
Yeah, for 58.
58 damage. That is
Oh, mischance.
5.
And I yell out, "Oh, bless this fog!"
You still hit. Crunch.
Nice try, but it's staying.
But I can't take attacks of opportunity.
Fereosae had a readied
Your
action.
life is so hard. Right. I'm going to scoop out the teeth and the hair.
Okay, got that in your
Probably
hands.
a move action there.
You can see the teeth have been ever so gently etched with like runes, like ever so small runes, like somebody with a magnifying glass or some other instrument did this. And the hair is all bound and woven in kind of like a bit of thread. These have been already prepared to be used as spell components.
I'll touch one of them as I point at what's her name, and Misfortune, her. Andaisin, how unfortunate for you that today is the first of autumn. And then I'll hold out the other two and say, Zephyros, a tooth for you if you wish, for the power. And you, Professor, too.
Okay, and what spell did you...
I just used the Misfortune hex. I don't know that is necessarily... It's not a spell or spell-like ability.
Nope.
It's normally just a DC 22.
I mean, given that they're witches, it could be, like, functionally a hex nail. Isn't that what the component is for witches?
Okay, so I gave her a will save at -4, and I made her roll twice. She still made the saves.
Wow.
Yeah, she still made it. She's got pretty good will saves. Yeah.
That was one of
So
the
she
teeth.
doesn't-
That was one of the teeth.
Yep.
It blackens and crumbles to dust.
Good to know. Good to know.
The daughter of
Fewer teeth.
she grabbed her mouth. She knows that something's wrong. You bitch! You bitch!
Oh, whatever that was, do it again.
Oh, we burned them all.
Does that mean it automatically worked for a short period? No, it was
misfortune.
misfortune.
No.
Okay.
Misfortune negates.
Got it. Look at all these suckers around her. She's going to get a pile of AOs when she stands up. I think she needs to stand. AOs in order of initiative. Makronom, give me the plus 22 or 3, plus 23 slam.
42.
He hits. The mist protects her. The next AOO is Thurgus.
31.
Her
Exactly.
prone AC is 28, so you hit her. The fog protects her.
This fucking fog.
Hey, if it protects her, it protects her. That's how autumn
This
works, baby.
fucking fog.
Zephyros, your AOO
Autumn
is next.
giveth and autumn taketh away.
Is it not dismissible?
40.
They might be secretly protecting her. Nope, the fog is the fog does not block her. So you
I think it's probably dismissible.
you do damage.
I do damage?
Yeah,
I
you do.
Damage?
Yeah, you
I
do.
do damage!
Yep.
I like it though.
What do you mean you like it? What's it doing for us?
My damage...
I mean, not much. It's really hurting us. Yeah.
It's the way she goes, man.
It's
Matt,
eating
how do I read the
attacks?
sheet of yours? My damage for my side is 2d6 plus 15. Is that what I'm reading there?
Yes.
Okay, 2d6 plus 15. That's 19 damage.
Nice. See.
I choose to believe Autumn wishes her to suffer.
Yes.
Oh,
Autumn's trying to draw-
she's back at the same amount, and then Bukerbeck's little piddly attack hits her for D8 plus 4. He didn't put his shield back on, and then there is Bard Song and Good Hope, so another 4. He cracks her over the back for 11 damage. Oh, the mist doesn't protect her. She's at 200.
Maybe you guys aren't worthy.
213 damage. Okay, she stood. She now needs to go drink from another pool because this is bad. She's going to try to fly away.
She doesn't have fly.
Oh, that's right. She's going to move away.
That provokes.
That provokes. Yeah, she stops here and looks at the scroll that she had dropped earlier when she was alive and was feeble-minded. And Fereosae, you see her looking. Now, that movement did provoke... for anyone who has combat reflexes, they get their attack. Makernam doesn't. Sephiroth doesn't. Bukerbeck doesn't.
36.
Thurgus.
Show me the fog.
The blade swipes after her as she's moving past you. You kind of go right underneath the bell of Hecate.
Show me the fog.
And the fog...
There should be at least 2 squares there, though, that she's moving out.
It's
of.
a single move. It's a
action.
single action that provokes, not every square.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
mythic power to get it every square or something like that.
This fog has healed her more than harm.
Okay, the daughter of Hecate pauses and looks down
I'm not sure.
at the
I should be.
at the 8th circle.
When I say I mean Fereosae is not sorry.
There is an
I,
8th.
Matt, wanted those to be higher numbers. Go ahead. Sorry.
There is an 8th circle evocation spell on a scroll that is lying at her feet. This was the scroll she was going to say hello to you with before she got feeble-minded.
Oh, it's so tempting for her to pick it up.
The firestorm that she was going to rock the entire chamber, that entire entry hall with. She looks at it and grins. Okay, Professor.
Seeing her emerge from the other side of the mist, but still pretty far away. Let me just check the distance on a spell. Sorry. It is close as well. So I'm gonna fly up somewhere like here. I need to be 45 away from her, but I'll be up.
Okay.
So I meant to be a little closer because I want to be kind of like above the cloud looking down at her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and here goes an attempt at a first level spell. I will quick step
Magic missile.
as part of my move, the wand I had out, so I have a free hand in Bakam's wand,
Yep.
and I will cast aphasia and try and get her to forget language once more. SR, yes.
No, she doesn't have SR.
She doesn't have SR, so it is a DC 21. Ooh, such a low DC for me.
She makes it?
Then I will do nothing. That's a DC 21 will save.
Do you have any powers that allow you to affect the minds of undead?
Oh no, I don't. Is that what's going on here? Yeah, compulsion.
Yeah, you try to make her living body.
Ooh, well, that was a waste of a turn. That's all right.
She laughs at you.
Ooh, come on, Henry.
Zephyros. Fereosae is holding out a tooth, I think, for you.
Zephyros will 5-foot step closer, take the tooth,
Okay.
I guess. I'm not sure what I can do with it.
She's right there. It'll make your magic more powerful.
And then I will shoot forward a flurry of snowballs, which is a cone-shaped attack for 30 feet.
I don't think that reaches.
Remember, I can
Oh,
shoot
you
from my
kind of.
reach.
Yeah.
It looks like it does.
Yep.
It looks like 30 from his base.
I mean, I could just 5-foot step forward. So I was, I was
Yeah,
there.
you
I
go like
could
this.
Yeah, so I'll just 5-foot step forward.
And you use one of these things as a spell component to boost it? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
So it's 4d6 plus 3.
Use your fireballs, Zephyros, says Mookerpeck. Fireballs!
Well, if only she had been dimensional anchored, we wouldn't have this predicament.
Fireballs!
If he wants, if he really wants me to do that, let me just see if I can.
As much as you have!
Do you have anything in the staff left?
Do you have any of the of that?
What I can do is I can do a spell recall.
Do you have 3? You have 3 points left?
I have 3 points left. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So I have. So I can go up to. I actually have 1 point left after I do the spell recall.
Nice.
Nice.
So I can do a spell recall.
Do you have any uses of your Empower stick? Do you have an Empower stick, or am I thinking of a different party?
I think I have it.
He was crafting
He
one.
was crafting one.
He didn't finish it
I
yet.
thought he was working towards it.
I'm working.
Oh,
towards
I
it,
see.
yeah.
Okay. All right. He doesn't have one yet. Got it.
All right. So I did a spell recall, and I will.
That's a Swift?
Mhm.
Yeah. And then I will do the fireball. What do you want, Bookerbeck?
Whatever works! The lightning seemed to work!
Lightning! We said lightning!
Lightning it is, and Zephyr shoots off a lightning fireball in that general direction. So this will be 9d6 plus 3 damage, I think. That's 38, and then whatever
Do you feel a little tug from the tooth as you're casting the spell? You know that whatever it'll do, you can include it as a special component with the casting of the spell. Do you do so?
Yes.
Okay, the tooth begins to like electrocute between your two fingers, and it turns into dust as you cast the spell. It's a single use spell. Her reflex save isn't all that great, and she gets to roll twice at a -4.
Lucky her.
Ugh. +8 -4. She critically fails.
Ooh.
38 damage.
Anything get juiced into this damage with the spell component?
She has 250 hit points, and she now has 253 damage. Fereosae, you're the only. Fereosae and the professor see her fall to the ground. She seems to have a little bit of energy with her. She's moving really slowly. She's trying to grasp at the scroll, and she's fumbling with it, and then she's trying to grasp towards the fountain. There might be a few dying moments.
Who's on deck?
Bukerbeck's on deck.
Get in there!
Okay, Bukerbeck will listen. He comes scooting forward. He's surprised that he's standing there. Wham! Prone, unconscious, or semi-conscious creature who really shouldn't be alive right now. AC 32 becomes 24, and then you lose 9, becomes 15. Bukerbeck just stuck his mace in the back of her head.
Nice, Bukerbeck.
This is for station. This is for those you killed.
Elena is more powerful than you.
Curse that bitch. Curse her. Ilios.
Yeah. Now that the book's open, I'm going to look for Iliosa in that book.
Who's
We'll
that?
do that. We'll do that later.
Let's also get that spell on the ground. I'm interested to know what that was.
I did it. I did it with my star.
Sorry, Bukerbeck, none of us could see you. Pretty sure it was a fireball.
Give it a name. Oh, I saw everything.
Oh, of course you did. Fuck this fog.
The fog keeps me safe. Oh, I take from where I'm standing, I actually have long arm cast. I've had it cast the whole time, it just never really came up.
Yep.
I coup de grace the witch.
With your adamantine, or so your abyssal, is it abyssal steel or is it
Abyssal steel. Yeah, no, it's a destructive. It's a destructive longsword.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let, at this point in the night, that happen. The body engorges and gets bigger, loses its wings, and turns into like a female human witch that is dead.
It's 26 damage.
Dead at the end of your sword.
Thurgus, we still have 2 goats left.
3. They should be a bit busy for a bit longer. But keep an eye on the hallway.
Is Thurgus up?
Yeah. It is midnight. How much later do you guys want to play? We good to wrap it up?
vacation.
Yeah.
I'm on vacation.
Okay.
Yeah,
Neil
let's-
said he got
All right.
sleep. I think that's the important
Let's
part.
keep on going. Let's finish this up then, because there's still 2 daemons outside the chamber. Yeah. So if we're gonna go round by round, then it's Mockernam. Oh, did we do it? And he scoots over. I think you did it. He just scoots over to have a look. Thurgus.
I double
We're gonna
move
linger that bard song, by the way.
towards the only things that are left that are hostile.
Thurgus,
So I've got haste up with fly. That's 180, right?
Yep.
there's no haste. Oh yeah, there was a new haste. Thurgus, the
You're
card
probably not
on
going
your
through the
belt.
wall of
You
ice.
can't
or
go
the-
through that wall. I mean, I can dispel it, right?
You'll have to check if there's a D on duration on wall of fire. That lasts for 10 rounds. I think that's actually gone by now. This is round 34 of combat. We'll say that this whole thing is gone. Oops.
Oh, that's funny. The barrow haze actually isn't dismissible.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
If
man.
it's-
If it was dismissible, I sure would have.
Thurgus, on your belt. The cards on your belt.
We'll talk about cards later. Bye.
135.
I'd like
135 to there. Okay. And then How much is left? It was what, 180. So 25 feet left. Is that right? To 160. Oh no, I'm going to 80. So 45 feet left.
Yep.
All right, I get to right there.
So you're
And I
flying.
think we know that that is not a true door because we were standing right next to him when he cast it, and we saw them interact with it.
Fereosae.
Bard song lingers. I am going to cast detect magic and look at the bell.
The bell itself is not radiating magic, which makes you nervous. There is leftover magic from whatever transformation happened, turning Lady Andaisin into the daughter of Hecate, or this undead abomination, still leaking from the bell. You do see a little bit of light up in the bell. I don't know if you're going to go and take a peek underneath.
Yes. I'll take a peek.
Oh, that's a place. You see on the other side a murky vision of something sunk in a marsh. It's like some sort of warbling portal or pinprick through the plains is closing the top of the bell.
Oh.
And it was a place perhaps where the bell was taken from.
Yeah.
Some sunken temple with pillars.
All right. Titanic in size, I'm sure.
Your vantage point, you only saw that it looked really old, and it looked... Give me a bardic knowledge check for knowledge, architecture, and engineering.
Ah. I can do that. 34.
Something related to the Titans? No. Something related to the gods that fought the Titans called the Olympians.
Oh. Interesting.
The temple has seen better days, was half sunk in a swamp, and was a bunch of broken columns.
All right.
Covered in vegetation. The daughter of Hecate, Lady Andaisin, she's been defeated twice today. I'm just going to remove her from the initiative sheet. Professor. Well, she's been defeated twice and consigned to oblivion. Her spirit is going nowhere. Technically, the fireball destroyed her.
Nobody held her back. I will walk up to this fountain and look in at the dead souls, scanning them for...
This fountain is empty. They've all escaped.
They all escaped and just, like, sort of left the room?
Yeah, they kind of... Some of them zipped around a little bit, and some of them left. There's still 3 of them following Thurgus around.
I will walk from pool to pool, glancing in. Is he here? Is he here, Zalara?
Okay, so you're looking for Zalara's kid. Okay, go up to this pool and give me a perception check.
Perception, what's that?
Let's hope he didn't get eaten.
Pretty good odds.
My perception.
Plus, I don't think he's here.
Yeah, I don't think he's here either, but it seems like he could be.
He could be. Yeah.
30-20?
Okay, there's definitely souls of people. You don't recognize any in that pool.
I saw it was kind of hard to break one of these open, huh?
You need the battering ram that is Thurgus and his adamantine sword.
Lady Andaisin just reached her head in and sucked them out? What is...
Lady Andaisin, you did not see what exactly she did because there was mist in the way.
Yeah, that's true. Like, what is the top of this fountain? Is it like some kind of glass?
It looks like water, but it looks like the souls are having a hard time breaking the top of the water like it's a film. Are you going to touch the water?
Yeah, I will touch it and say, "Oh, be free."
Okay, your hand takes a bit, like almost like you're trying to push your hand through gelatin, and then it goes in, and the water is very, very oily and fine. Like it's almost air-like in quality. And you start to feel souls bump into your hand, and it makes your hand cold, but also very invigorated. The hair on your arms is, and the back of your neck is standing up.
Can I hear them or anything? Do I have the sense that breaching this barrier, I created some hole they can escape? I'm trying.
Like friendly catfish are trying to bump into your hand, but they're not quite breaking through the barrier of your skin, nor are they breaking the barrier that your hand has created. Which hand did you push through? The one with the bony finger, or
evil ray?
okay, this is your completely living hand has gone through. You do see one soul. Oh, there's one. You kind of close your fingers a little bit, and it's kind of like floating around between your fingers.
I'll try and lift it out of the fountain and hold it up.
Okay, give me a D9. No, D10. D10.
4.
Okay, you pull it out of the water, and you can still feel water in the palm of your hand, and it's worming around in your hand.
I'll open it up and try and release it.
It releases. For a moment, it flutters in front of you and swirls around and then disappears.
One down, I suppose.
Okay.
I guess it's my turn.
The pixie is dead. I will remove her from the initiative. Bukerbeck. Bukerbeck goes over and picks up.
I think you skipped Zephyrus again.
Oh, Zephyrus. Sorry. Yep.
Zephyrus is going to cast Detect Secret Doors.
Okay. And then you start scanning around.
And then he's going to start scanning around.
Okay. You begin to pick up something along these walls.
There's a secret door somewhere here. I'll focus and wait and see if I can resolve it.
Yeah, you think you've encountered 2.
2 secret doors. I'll see if I can find them.
Bukerbeck sees that Thurgus has run off and will start hastily making his way.
But there's a door there.
I fucking wish they would stop starting more fights. I can't clean up everything at once. Do you see how far I gotta fucking fly?
Oh, where are you?
He goes running back to this. Oh, there you are. He climbs onto your shoulder, Mockernam.
Hey, buddy, welcome back.
Oh, yeah, what are you doing? What do we do now?
We're looking for secret doors.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Clean up these demons, too. Free the souls. Take all of this stuff.
Okay, the Luco demons, they also saw through these doors. They had some time to sit there and Thurgus.
I'm charging at them.
Yeah, Thurgus, you notice that they're going to use you as target practice. They're firing their bows at you as you're charging down the hallway.
Oh, they're making ranged attacks,
They
huh?
are making ranged attacks, yep.
That sounds great. 35 and 37 to deflect.
Oh, no. Okay, so you deflect just the first 2 attacks, or
How many attacks come at me? Because I'll deflect a total of 3. I'm sure they're like rapid shotting or something.
yeah.
This is a matter of principle.
No, they don't have rapid shots, so they've got 2 bow attacks apiece.
All right, I'll deflect the first 3
Okay.
and hope that the last iterative misses.
AC 25, AC 37.
37 will hit.
Because
so is
that-
it 5 attacks total that are coming at me?
No, it's a total
sorry.
a total of 4.
Well, that one matched, right?
So the
Yeah, match.
37
When you
ties-
deflect, your deflection becomes the AC, which means it hits.
But remember, you
right,
still
I
have
see.
Slur.
Yep. Okay. And then their secondary attacks. The first one you're trying to AC 28 and AC 22.
Both miss.
Okay, so the 37 hits.
Yeah, 37 hits.
Would it still hit with a blur?
Oh. The blur is not the mist of autumn.
Blur does not equal fog.
All right,
not the
a
same.
really hard-hitting arrow comes chugging into your shoulder for 13 damage. And then there's a fortitude save, as the arrow, of course, has been dipped in disease.
Okay. This is 17 plus 2 because it doesn't stack morale. 33 fortitude.
All right, you are not afflicted by contagion.
Did they drop their weapons or they put them away?
No, they've got their bows in their hands.
Okay. Well, I'm just asking, like, are there swords on the ground? Like, did they drop them and drop bows, or have they just been like at the ready with bows?
They do not have any other weapons. They have
Okay.
claws and
Okay.
darts.
Got it.
I think that like how many rounds ago did you cast the round per level spell, Matt? Your black tentacles.
Black tentacles. Yes, that's got to have been 9 rounds ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I
Was it?
This is round 30.
It's close.
This is
The
round
board is
35.
like 7 rounds.
We started on round 20,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
makes sense,
I
I
think
guess.
we should say it's down.
and I think that means the wall is down as well.
And probably even the wall of fire.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Cold fire.
That fake wall is still there, but the wall of, the cold wall of fire is probably gone.
I think the last fake blast door disappeared last turn.
Okay.
All that's left are the audio-visual hallucinations.
Right, of the
The
of the
boss.
master telling them. So they actually fired from back here. They're at this corner then. They'd wandered back to go squat in the remains of the tanks like their master ordered, but their master never told them not to fire at the mortals running down the corridor.
But how can they see through the door?
You're
I
right.
thought
You're right.
there's a
They're
magical door,
they're
right?
they're staying within range just in case something happens. They'll scoot back over. They're
And
just
would
inside.
that have changed their range increment?
Nope. Bows are 110 feet in this system.
Oh, just not.
All right, that was Daemons. Thurgus.
I charge.
You charge.
The bottom one.
Yeah, yeah.
that'll-
So there that lowers their. Oh no, that's right. It's your turn. Okay.
All right. So my AC is now -2. My blessings are down. I am still fatigued. Yeah. That's
Fatigue. I don't think you can charge. Can you?
I thought it was just -2 strength, -2 dex. Let me take a look. Because that might change some things. Can neither run nor charge, so I have to double move. Doing anything that would normally cause fatigue is exhausted. Neither run nor charge. Yeah. Okay. So then I will double move to that spot.
Okay, they don't like you. Fereosae.
I believe I'm going to need to do Bard Song. This will be my last round, but I'll be able to linger it for 2 more. So we'll be able
Okay.
to keep it up.
Can I hear you from all the way over here?
You can.
Yeah, I'm blowing. I'm blowing
Okay.
loud. All right.
Pretty good.
Boodle-wee, boodle-wee.
It's good acoustics.
until you step on the other side of the door. Here.
And then I'll move, flying.
Okay,
I'm going towards the action at this point.
Professor.
Sort of engrossed by this pool and being able to have freed one, kind of forgetting my surroundings and sort of desperately hoping that perhaps, I can finally do something useful. I will, without thinking, try and reach both hands in to gather more souls to lift them up. So, I will put into the water the evil hand, the pinky.
Okay, with one of your hands, you grab a soul that's really wiggly. It's like it takes a lot of effort to get it out, but once it gets out, it squirts out of your hand and disappears. The other soul tried to get away, but you grabbed it with the hand with the bony finger, and you ended up just sort of grasping the soul and not letting it go. And the soul gets absorbed into your bony finger at the same time. The second finger on your hand begins to lose its flesh.
I will.
You can add to your evil stuff. The evil stuff that you've done is you have consumed a chaotic evil soul. And your hand is just aching. You pull out your hand, you're like, oh, what's it doing? You think it's eating your flesh in your hand, and you try to wipe it away, and it's like you wiped part of your finger away, and the bony part of your finger is still animate underneath it. You spend a few moments picking at the flesh that is turning purple, like almost instantaneously. You fall back a little bit because you're in shock. And you now have two fingers on that hand that have been turned into animate undead.
You degloved yourself. Ugh. That's such a fucking nasty injury.
When you guys rest and you have more time to ascertain, also mark down you've unlocked the next power on your grandfather's ring.
I will sort of recoil from the pool. What have I done?
The 9 that I rolled was the alignment of the soul that you grabbed.
Nice.
Chaotic neutral?
The first one was chaotic neutral. The next one was chaotic evil.
The one that got away?
No, the one that you absorbed.
That's beautiful. Chaotic evil is just my alignment.
Alright, so the professor's fucking around with souls, because that's always a happy ending. Zephyros, you're like, yeah, there are 2 secret doors. Which one are you going to go concentrate on?
I'll take the nearest one first.
Okay. You wander over towards it, and it's less of a secret door and more of maybe just a lid to a cache.
Do I detect a mechanism or a protection spell or something there?
I believe the secret door does this for you. Give me a second. You need to concentrate. 1 round, the absence or presence. 2nd round is the location of each, and 3rd round is the trigger. So you need 1 more round of concentrating.
All right, so I'll spend 1 more round concentrating on both of them.
Bukerbeck. Bukerbeck is bootin'.
Don't worry, I'm here to back you up.
Oh, just like old Tom. Wait, what was that a couple minutes ago?
I am looking forward to leaving this place.
Mockernam slips off.
Oh, you gotta be careful about these sorts of things, Zephyros. There could be traps.
I am detecting them.
Don't worry, I'm a good rogue. I can try to look for the traps for you. Let's see.
Yeah, help me,
Are there
bud.
any traps here on this stone wall? There's something there. It looks like it's part of the lock. It's a magic lock.
Interesting.
See that black spot that looks like the outline of a hand?
Yeah.
You're supposed to put your hand there and do something.
Interesting. I still need to complete my scan though, right?
Yep.
Oh.
The Leucodaemons. Where are they? Where are you? Okay, so they're threatened. If they 5-foot step back, they cannot see you. Fuck.
Yep.
And they're being told by their master to go wait in the ook. But nothing happened when they did that. So
Their master told them, I have a plan for these ones. Leave them alone. Go wait in their
okay. This one 5-foot steps back. This one 5-foot steps back. Are you still threatening them, Thurgus?
I can't see him.
You can see out. They can't see in.
Oh, no. I only have 10-foot reach.
Okay. Looks like they have to 5-foot step back to here. They were there. Actually, they're going to move back, which incurs AOs.
Okay. Number 1. Number 2. 35 and 40.
You hit both times. Hard.
49 and 50.
49 damage.
Maybe. That might have done it.
No, and the 50 damage, 63 damage. Is your DR good or silver?
It is silver.
Okay, so you got through their DR.
Oh, no. Sacred weapon is not up yet. Or is not up anymore. So I'm down to a +1 weapon.
Okay,
so
I'll
it is
give,
no
I'll
longer
give,
bypassing
I'll give
silver.
them, I'll give them 10 hit points back. And that one didn't take 50 damage, and you don't know if it's got 50 hit points left. All right, so now they're both casting spells and holding the charge in their extended claws.
Can I see them?
Yeah, they're kind of they moved around the corner.
So they have cover?
Yeah, they want you to come out here into a flank. They're being tricksy. And the spell that they cast, DC 27 spellcraft check to understand.
I can't make that.
Bukrabek behind you has a +11 spellcraft and he gets two attempts.
Be careful! They've both cast harm spells.
Oh, shit.
Whew.
These bastard demons must be destroyed!
Thurgus, you punish them for their maneuver, but they're about to punish you back if you stick your head out there.
Yeah, I can see him, so I'm going to attack from cover by 5-foot stepping up.
That's funny. They might have been a little dumb, not sure how this thing worked. Sword comes around the corner.
So they can't see me?
Yep, they don't
Am
have
I
any.
attacking them flat-footed from invisibility with +2?
Yes,
Understood. I'm going to burn my last swift.
but they
for
have
sacred
cover.
Weapon. Yeah.
So they lose 7 dex and gain 4. So their ACs are 20 right now.
Oh, cool. Not once. Got it. Primary. Secondary.
Primary, secondary. you get them both.
And there we go. Okay. And then, can I bite him around the corner too?
Do you have reach with your bite?
I'm size large. I have natural reach.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I have natural reach.
Again, sticking the diseased creatures in your mouth? Sure.
Yeah, okay. Unless I think that would expose me by sticking my head out there.
No.
Okay, cool. Then This is only plus 16 plus 2. That's only a 21 though.
That hits with their...
Awesome. So the first, I'll give these to you in order. And it is now a +3 weapon.
Okay, so it bypasses silver.
Cold iron and silver.
Oh no, this is bad.
So 52 for the first one, 55 for the second one.
Okay.
51 for the third one.
So on the one to the north, 52 damage is 116. It's still up. Are you still attacking it?
Yeah.
Okay. Then it takes 55 damage, bypassing its damage reduction, 121, 171. It falls to the ground unconscious.
And then I put 51 on the one in the south.
Okay. That one... 104. Well, actually, this one needs to make one fortitude save, DC 15, or die, because it took more than 50 hit points on that last strike. It died instead.
Nice.
And the one in the south.
The spell leeching into the ground instead of hitting you, and then the last one took the bite. It took one hit, which it did. It has 50 hit points left, and then the bite.
Yeah, so it took 51 and then 13 after DR.
Okay, and then a fortitude save is you get a mouthful of horrible corpse flies and putrid flesh.
That's only a 22.
Okay. All creatures within 50 feet of leucodaemons take a -4 penalty on fort saves against disease effects.
Ooh. That puts me down to an 18.
An 18, which means you have a random disease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me a D9.
Is the disease called fun?
8.
8, you've got something called the shakes.
Okay.
I know the shakes.
Coincidentally, it is called fun.
Ugh. Okay. The shakes is the type of the disease that eventually you just sit down and you can't move. Yeah, so you've got the shakes DC...
Shake, shake, shake. Sinora.
Onset 1 day.
Onset 1 day, and the DC of the shakes is 19.
Okay. All right.
It has like a disease aura, so yeah. Assuming you're not lying down beside one of these things when you're a day from now.
Got it.
All right. Its ready to action didn't go off because you didn't come through the door. Fereosae.
Yeah. We are going to try and get closer. We are hasted.
Yep.
Can I do a flying run? Like a triple move, maybe?
Fortune point.
Fortune point from Ahmed. Apparently he woke up.
210.
You don't have the disease. You ain't sick. You don't have the shakes.
Buddy.
That'll be
It's like
70.
nothing bad will happen to these characters. I might have to
feel the blessing of the great blood bear.
I might have to put a limit on fortune points for the night.
Hard cap.
Dude, if it wasn't for fortune points and hero points, we'd be toast after.
Oh,
No,
we'd
we'd be
probably-
playing until 2 in the morning.
We'd be dead.
We're determined to finish this book.
Yeah, okay. I move up to there.
Okay.
Bard Song lingers.
Right.
Jesus,
What is
there's-
AVH, Professor?
The other audio
Auditory.
hallucination.
Okay. So they're no longer hearing their master's commands.
Yeah. But I wasn't concentrating on it, so how much those commands were really still going on.
They stuck back from the fight. They would have been a different fight had they sauntered down that hallway to attack you while other things were happening.
In the horror at what my sort of just stupidity has brought on me, my mindless pursuit of greater knowledge here, I am going to quick draw a memory lapse wand and hit myself with it so I can forget about absorbing that soul, because it felt real bad. Even though it was a chaotic evil soul, I was trying to free these souls. I accidentally ate one. It's been a long day. I don't want to remember that.
Oh, you're gonna make yourself forget that you absorbed a soul. It just happened in the fight. I don't know.
I lost a finger.
Oh, the
letting
professor
souls
is.
out of the well.
Oh,
and then,
that's funny.
who knows, you know?
The mindless pursuit of greater knowledge.
So the question is, if you didn't know that's what happened, are you gonna try it again?
I think I'm sobbing laying on the floor right now and a little confused, so I probably will just sort of...
Zephyros, give me a spellcraft check.
Sure.
You see the professor take out this wand. You've seen him take it out a bunch of times, but you see him wipe it across his forehead, and he looks befuddled for a moment. The DC of this fortitude save is what? Or this spellcraft check is, it's a first level spell?
God, I don't even know it. I think so, yeah.
17.
All right. I have a plus 20. 32.
The professor's making himself forget short-term things.
Does anybody else know this?
Mockernam's, like, you just turned your head to, like, what's the professor doing? Like, he obviously hurt himself. He gasped and fell back, and you saw him doing something with his hand, and Mockernam is paying attention to the rock thing. Like, he's fascinated about a container. Big surprise.
Well, I'm also focusing on it because I'm trying to see.
But you look over, because you can concentrate and do other things, and you can see the professor has... You know what the professor's done. He willingly took away his memory of the last few moments.
I see Zephyros looking at me. I go, Zephyros, we must find a way to free these souls. But be careful. I think it may be trapped. Look what it's done to my hand.
I can't. I don't think I can talk to him at this point because I'm still focusing. Right?
You can. Free action.
Don't stick your wrong hand in there.
What?
Only stick your good hand in there.
Yes, well, maybe. Be careful, though.
Unless you want me to tell you what you just forgot, just stick your good hand in there.
Forgot?
Yes. Come on, you know what I'm talking about. You do this on purpose. You know you can make yourself forget things, and you know that you forgot things, and you can see that you have it in your hand, so you know you just used it. So unless you want me to tell you what you just forgot, just stick your good hand in.
It's all beginning to hurt my head a bit. I'm noticing the memory lapse wand in my hand for the first time. Stow it away. Yes, but...
Yes, hide it. But I saw. So unless you want to know what you did, just stick your good hand in.
I think some things are, better left forgotten. As you were.
If you're not gonna listen to me, I'm gonna tell you what you forgot.
Yes, of course, yes, we don't want any of that, of course.
He holds up his hand and a piece of the skin falls off. And you can see that not one but two of his hands are made of are like animated bone.
Two of his fingers, you mean?
Two of his fingers, sorry, yeah.
That hand does not go in the water. Do you understand me?
Yes, you've made your point.
Oh, he's shedding his skin like a snake.
Yes, but he doesn't know why, which is funny.
Quickly stash my hand into my pocket. I don't want to look at it. It's freaking me out.
Okay.
Your good hand is fine. You can use your good hand.
Zephyros, you complete your concentration despite giving a lecture to your companion. Professor's always doing stupid things. And your detect secret doors reveals that the way to move the stone across is to put negative energy into the stone.
Okay. I don't think I can do negative energy.
You're
I
the
have a-
only one who can do negative
How
energy.
do I do negative energy? I've got a staff that can do negative energy.
Can't you hit it with? Yeah, can't you hit it with the scythe?
Would that work? I mean,
Might be worth trying.
I mean, I can try. That's
Okay.
the so. So Zephyrus takes his scythe and he's sort of just trying to get it in there and see
All
what
right, so
happens.
you put the business end against the handprint.
Yeah.
Okay, you do notice a little bit of the negative energy does flow off the end of your scythe into the stone. The stone hand darkens, and then the stone begins to like melt off to the side, revealing a cubby hole, maybe 3 by 3 by 3 feet, that has a bunch of sacks of coins, a scroll tube, a lockbox, and treasures.
Okay. Can we touch any of that? Do I detect any dangers or?
How are you detecting things?
I can do detect magic. I can do spellcraft checks.
Okay.
Oh, it's treasure. It could be trapped.
Says Makarnam.
That's what I'm checking for, Markernum.
Okay, I'll have a look too. That's a really nice looking chest there. I could turn into that.
And then, do I get a sense for the other trapdoor as well, or do I need to go focus on that?
You need
one
to go
first?
focus on that one.
Okay, so this one is open. I can leave this open, right?
You're not sure how long the stone will open or stay open for?
Okay, well, we have minutes, so we could probably just complete whatever we want to do and just remove everything here if it is safe and when it is safe to do so.
Makarnam says he doesn't see anything bad in there.
And do I detect anything there?
You can use detect magic.
Magic there.
Okay, you hold Makarnam back.
But I don't see any spears or anything that crushes you or anything bad.
Bukerbeck, they're still fighting daemons that are holding harm spells as charges. Where's the hallway?
Zephyrus also calls the professor over. See if he can occupy him. Take a look here, professor.
Yes.
Bukerbeck's cast like every spell he can prepare. He's got resist energy and silence, and remove fear. He's gonna go full defense and just move up behind Thurgus so that the magic circle versus evil is affecting Thurgus. Makarnam doesn't do anything. He's helping you look for treasures. The Leucodaemon is going to move forward.
It has to move up and over.
Yep, which you can see. Which means you have a chance to smote it before it touches you with this fucking harm spell.
And it provokes while it's on the other side of the veil, right?
Yep, because you can see out, you can't see in.
35 to hit.
You smoke it.
For another 50 points of damage.
167. Is that including the DR?
No DR. It lasts for 1 round.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
As the last round I can do it.
It would have had 157 damage with 3 hit points left to try to touch you. Instead, you drop it to negatives as it
If
comes out
only
the
it
door.
would have waited 1 turn.
Yep, it kind of comes out screeching towards you, trying to touch you with the harp spell. You just take a step off to the side, and wham! Come diagonally down across the creature, spilling its guts open, and it's just full of maggots and flies, big bloated corpse flies flying everywhere. It's not dead unless it fails its fort save. It fails its fort save. It is dead.
Poor son of a gun.
Don't feel
I
bad
pant.
for these
I'm
things.
fatigued.
Thurgus, the battle bear.
To be honest, I don't know if we could have done it without you, Thurgus.
Says Bukerbeck.
Certainly not.
Oh,
They
to
are-
be fair, I don't think I could have avenged my friends without you either.
You heard what she said.
Bukerbeck says to Fereosae, more so than Thurgus.
They are avenged.
No, the dying words of the creature in there.
Yes.
She cursed
Fereosae.
our queen's name.
Yes.
Hey, she's not my fucking queen.
I don't know if that's how it works. She's not your queen, but you're in her sovereign lands. But I won't argue with you while you're big.
The book. We shall look for the name in the book.
Which name?
Iliosa.
Ah, you think that she's daughter of Baba Yaga?
Perhaps. Oh, I've suspected it for a while. But this would confirm it.
I'm not sure what
Let us-
that tells us, however.
Yes, neither am I.
She gained her queendom through marrying King Eldred II. It is not like she is illegitimate in any way, aside
know.
from her being foul.
Would that book have teeth from that boy we was trying to find? A crazy
Maybe.
ghost lady?
We should definitely check for that too.
If those teeth were in there, could we use it to, like, scry for him or something?
Perhaps.
Yes.
It depends. Where did we get that book? And when?
From the library. I don't know when it was put there.
Ah,
But we got it after the child was abducted.
wait. The library in the basement of the Chalmers estate.
Yes.
Why
Might have
would
been there for a long time.
the Chalmers have books penned by Baba Yaga?
They have books penned by many things, but I suppose they were part of an arrangement.
These are things of curses. I'll leave it to the witches to deal with, he waves his hand.
Indeed.
But know that if we are in a position where I can speak to the high priests of Bompadama Domba and the other high priests, that you will all be spoken of in good terms.
Thanks, buddy.
And you as well. Your service to your god is admirable.
Let us go free the slaves!
Yes.
And by
that's
slaves
the-
I mean souls!
Yes. The souls and also the prisoners in the lab further up.
Yes, yes. And let us take our morning star to the head of any of those doctors we find lingering behind.
Indeed, I still have a cloud kill waiting for them.
I think I have begun to like this battle clericdom.
Excellent.
Yes. Come to
Yeah.
the way, the war priest.
I think a careful move through the whole thing, avoiding the pools of ichor,
Yep.
and searching for traps and treasure is probably the next order of business.
I think with the
actually, after freeing the souls.
I think with the heroic deeds that Bukerbeck has committed here today, I think we will award Bukerbeck Gestalt. I haven't decided what he's going to have, but he will move his cleric to the back end, and he will take some other class in the front end.
That
Good
sounds
for you,
pretty good.
Bukerbeck.
Yeah.
Snap.
He'll
And I
still
have a
remain
feeling
two.
it's gonna
He'll
be something warrior.
yeah, it's going to be something warriorish. He still will remain 2 levels behind you guys, but he will be Gestalt.
That's cool.
Yep,
War-sighted Oracle.
that's pretty cool too. We'll figure out what it is.
War-sighted Oracle, I think he could still take the life domain. which
His
would give him
wisdom's
a-
19 and his charisma's 18, so he's like built for channeling.
Yeah, if we get him another channel pool, it makes his ability to use the weapon blessings a lot better because he has more opportunities to spend them.
That's cool. All right. Well, things to think about. Bukerbeck is getting you guys to wander back. I think at this point in time, there's no need for rounds per level. The group comes back as Makranam and Zephyros have determined that as long as we don't fiddle with the box at this point, we could remove the box. The box has a magical ward on it, and you begin to remove the treasures from the first cache. The second cache is now being investigated.
Okay.
I'll wander up to Thurgus when I see he's come back into the room. Thurgus, I'll rather sheepishly have my hand hidden in my pocket and reach out the other hand, kind of shaking. Could you please produce the deck it is time we ask Solara once more. I think
Oh, right, that thing. Yeah, here you go.
I will like flinch as he's about to set it in my hand because last time I touched it, I think it hurt me because she is mad at me.
Yep.
So I will.
When you go to pass it, the deck kind of like does this slinky out of its bag and lands on the ground in front of the professor. It didn't seem to want to be passed to him, but it's out.
Oh, you drop this. I pick it up again.
It does the same thing, and then you can see Zalara's image appears over it.
Look, old man, you've got like shitty hands or something. Use the other one.
Thurgus, please don't anger her any more than she already is.
Oh, Zalara's pretty great. All right, I'm gonna put it this way. Look, I've got a lot of things to smash in this room.
All right, Zalara's soul is now flying around the room, looking into the pools.
I follow her and I smash every pool behind her.
There's Zalara.
While this is going on, I'm going to go ahead and look through the book for Zalara's son and Iliosu.
Okay.
I'll sheepishly follow behind, kind
Yep.
of.
Zalara's actual spirit came out of the cards, and she looks into the pool. She turns to Thurgus and to the others and just shakes her head at the first pool. Thurgus then takes his adamantine sword and just smashes it open, spilling the pool, and it is now empty of souls, freed from their capture.
Because I have it left, I'm gonna cast Align Weapon Good, and I'm gonna good align my sword for a couple of minutes, just for smashing open these, in the hopes of like maybe it helps them cross over or something less painfully.
Zalara's spirit kind of flickers out of view and reappears, floating above this next pool. She searches and is looking over, and then her face gives you this look no. Thurgus then empties that pool. At this point in time, Zephyros, with his good thinking, has found yet another treasure cache. This one also filled with things absconded from people that this horrible cult have killed, offerings that they have taken from their own cultists, and the ill-gotten goods from these horrible clerics. This container did contain a bunch of treasures, but you are suspicious of touching them, as the box that is taking up the majority of the room in this nook is one of the gruesome coffers that you got from the train.
Things.
Yes. The coffer is open, and there are at least 100 of those silvery with a tiny bit of electrum coins minted from an ancient place, or from ancient symbols. Lying amongst all of this junk, or horribly cursed stuff, is a single wretched-looking staff.
Professor, this is something you might be interested in.
I'm just trying to kind of fall looking back here.
These greater masks will protect us from the blood veil in a day or so. And there are several other greater masks out there, I think, from people we've killed.
So should we take a look? Is that what you're saying?
Well, if we can handle everything carefully and not be exposed, then we can look at it in detail in a day or so.
Thurgus, you notice that two of the souls that were falling around kind of piddled off, like they just sort of disappeared, like you wandering around in combat, but there's one that seems to be still kind of like circling around your head. It's hard to tell what they are when they're not trapped in the pools. Like it just looks like a
Wisp.
like a wisp of energy. Yeah.
I believe that one may know you.
I hold out like my little finger, like you would for like a parakeet.
Yeah, it responds a little bit.
He quietly contemplates the implication.
Zalara glances at the soul. She kind of flickers in and out, like she's always like staticky and like you're missing frames as she's moving around. She gives you this look again, like she does not see what she's looking for inside this pool.
Smash it.
You smash it, releasing dozens of souls, victims of likely the cult and their horrible plague.
Before we go to the one south of this, I stop by this one and I say a prayer.
Zalara,
essentially, sort of feeling bad that, and I essentially like, oh, I'm sorry that you did not get a chance to defend yourself. I hope maybe there's some solace when you pass.
Zalara looks at this pool and it like one of her flickers of her frame looks like a mother bereft, like really crying, but then she's looking in it and she looks very uncertain. You get this feeling of worry.
The last we heard, your son was alive in the hut and sat upon the thrones.
Okay, when you said that, it's almost like she appeared in front of Fereosae to listen, and then appears again at this pool.
We have to find a way to get back into the hut.
She shakes her head.
Smash it.
Although she paused for a moment. This is the pool that the professor was screwing around with.
Yeah, I'll try and, make myself even smaller than I already was.
I don't know why. She moves on to the second last pool. There's nothing that she is looking for in here. The soul of her son may not be in this temple. The last pool, she looks in and then just looks up with this sort of look of prayer and disappears. There is a glow from the cards, and they shift back into their pouch.
I smash it.
I'll walk up to the deck and put my hand over it to see if it moves away again.
The pouch of the deck closes when you put your hand near it.
Yeah.
Like it kind of like there's like a little latch, and the latch closes on its own.
She's still mad at me. Fereosae, perhaps you could hold on to this for a time.
I can? Sure.
Bukerbeck picks up the pouch and hands it to Fereosae. It is a powerful thing. A mother's love.
Yes.
I'm sure. I'll frown at that. I was abandoned, so
yeah.
Oh.
I've never known a mother.
I feel a great weariness all of a sudden. I grow tired of this place.
Oh, I think that was the fatigue.
Yes, well, shall we finish our search beyond? I would truly love to retire to the forests again, at least for a time.
Makranam stuffs his face full of treasures. Are you taking the cursed coins in the cursed box?
How do we take this first?
And then the staff that lays upon the top of all.
Is it like an open chest?
It's
like,
an open chest, like it.
Could we try and like close it from reach, like with like a staff or a sword or something like that?
You could bang it closed.
I've got
Okay.
open close as a spell as well.
It might be heavier than that, but we can give it a shot.
Oh, I can't fit that in there, and you told me not to eat these coins, so I'll go eat the other stuff, okay?
But it's for keeping.
Alright, yeah, oh, okay. I'll keep it for you, Zephyros.
Thank you.
For Zephyros. No, it fits that way, okay.
All right, so we're gonna try and close this box without touching it.
Yeah, you bang it with the sword or cast open close, and just the lid closes.
That should be doable. Maybe we can knock the staff onto a bedroll and wrap it up in that.
Sure.
Tie it and
You take
Carry that
precautions
over
around the weird necromantic-looking staff.
Can I just identify it right now?
Yeah, we could do that later, but yeah, you will end up finding it's something. I haven't rolled up all the treasure yet, but it'll be something like a staff of necromancy.
Got it.
You collect up Lady Andaisin's gear, which is significant.
yeah.
You pilfer the gear of. There might be a few magic things on the wooden body of the giant
Oh.
of the giant thing. The plague zombies were armed with some good swords. That's probably the most valuable thing they were carrying.
I think we'll want to take, magical swords.
Okay.
And I suspect we've got the ability to carry all that stuff.
Yeah, you leave their breastplate
We'll wanna be careful
behind,
with
but
that.
you do take the 4+1 fiery bastard swords from them. You take their 4 rings of protection +1. You've got the devourer's gear. You've got Lady Andaisin's gear. You've got the gear from, I think, 4 if we start moving backwards. We've got the gear from the 4 witches of Hecate, 6 greater plague doctors, Rolf the necromancer. Don't worry about writing all this down. I've got it.
Yeah.
And Dr. Davalos.
Nice.
Yep.
That's good stuff.
As you spend maybe half an hour gathering up to... Let's move you as a group.
Can I pop detect secret doors as well as we work our way
Yeah,
back through
yeah,
and
this-
just get
this-
this place to once over?
This is you guys looting, and
We've got kind of the run of the place, I think.
in the disease chamber, you managed to get Dr. Davalos's loot, picking up the stuff from the plague doctors. Are you doing anything with the smashed?
We should probably burn
Canisters?
this place before we leave. It is hazardous to public health.
Yes, I suppose so. Maybe we can have someone that cares come through and burn it. Someone with the time and the fuel.
Zephyros can cast Flaming Sphere. He can cast 2 of them.
Oh,
And he can
yeah.
just roll it up over everything as we move around.
Your
It's a thought.
detect secret doors reveals a bedchamber.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Thurgus, you could see in the room, standing over the smaller Ursine body. You notice the soul kind of orbiting around the body and zips back towards Thurgus.
I'm gonna carry it. I'm carrying it out of this place like with reverence. I want to either bury it or try and res it,
Okay.
depending on how long it's been.
Thurgus, if you don't mind, perhaps I can help him rest a bit easier. Are you familiar with the spell Gentle Repose?
Yeah.
If you would like, I will sort of gesture with my hand towards the body.
He'll nod.
I will cast Gentle Repose. I will cast Animate Skeleton.
Make a dance, a jig.
I lied. Gentle Repose.
Inside the secret chamber, you find a 4-poster bed that is made out of similar wood to coffins that you've seen before.
Oh, nice.
The bed has secret compartments in it that allow a coffin to be slid underneath the bed
Oh.
that your detect secret doors reveals. Like you didn't quite see it until that revealed it. There's no coffin under there, but it's like he could pretend to go to bed go to bed.
Mm.
You find a small library that belonged to Baron Ramoska Archiminos inside this area. The collection of books are quite old, need to be handled with great care, and they look like they have to do with diseases and their research. There are also a container that contains 150 vials. 32 are empty. Each of the vials that are not empty contain crimson liquid.
Samples. Blood samples. Or food.
Lunchables for a vampire.
Yes. Lunchables.
Vampire Costco, you got the 150 pack.
Yes, right.
There's an aged locket that's also in the bottom of the trunk. Its symbols and things seem to have been worn down. Yeah, it does tie Archiminos to this particular lab. There is superior looking laboratory equipment in here, stuff that might actually grant a higher bonus than +2 to craft alchemy checks in the Archiminos lab.
But that's heavier duty stuff that we need to...
It's heavier duty, but with 2 very large creatures in Mokernum, you can take time to take the important bits.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'd be tempted to, yeah. I'd also like to take some of the bed's probably nicely carved, too. It'd be fun to harvest some of the carvings out of the bed.
Okay, you can lop off the posts of the bed.
Yeah,
I only got about 15 minutes of enlarged person left.
Don't worry about that. We can make you bigger if needed.
Moving backwards through the dungeon, you manage to slay the zombies that are still... They're still animated, despite the fact that the threat is now done. You're not sure if their souls have already been eaten, although you suspect that they have.
Who was in that room next to G10? There's a door we haven't gone in.
Oh, yeah. G10, I think, was just a ruined lab.
No, that was... There were... Oh, you're right. I don't know.
Or something.
Yeah, Zephyros looked at G10. There was nothing in there.
Yeah, you find some... I think it's more like maintenance equipment.
Nice.
Barrels of water, kindling, long stick poles for stirring the horrible goop in the room. Yeah, it's like a janitor's closet. All right. G4 is the horrible room with the stapled zombies to the wall. There's not much to salvage here aside from taking the plague zombie swords and their rings. You do take the stuff from Rolth and the witches of Hecate and the the senior plague doctors. And you move north, and you see a bunch of inheritor races. There's a some sort of owl Aka. There is a Rakasta and a baby or a very small child Fant that are all chained to beds. They're quite awake and they're quite agitated. They're all out of bed as far as their chains will allow. Free us! The little Fant trumpets in happiness when it sees another Fant, and is speaking to Fant. Is speaking to Zeros and Fant. Hi, my name is Goba. Hi. It's waving its trunk at you. Hi.
I don't carry the
Pixel had some keys too. We can see if the keys that Pixel took off Rolf can unlock these folks.
Yeah, you fumble around with the keys for a while, and eventually, there is great danger in this temple, says the owl creature.
There was. I guess In a sense, anything that can destroy great danger is probably somewhat dangerous itself, isn't it?
Hey, you're a Tusker.
I am.
You're a Tusker? I don't
I
have my
am.
tusk yet, so I guess I'm a Tusker too. Ha ha ha!
How did you end up in here?
Oh, these madmen got me. They made me fall asleep in a cart, and I think I took a train ride.
All right, well, let's get you out of here.
Do you know the name of the place you're from?
Yeah,
Where
Bustera.
you're from?